it is turned. Michael Adekunle. All right, the 4th of March 2026. And of course, our reviewers are here. They are ready to dissect important issues with us this morning. Like I do say on the program, with, the reviewers and viewers are all reviewers, and we appreciate your engagement. Yeah, your engagements are so impressive.
Yeah, very much impressive.
Yeah, impressive. We appreciate all of you. If you are watching us for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Also share the program. It's very, very important. Share the program to your loved ones. Share it to various groups. Share it to people. Let people know what's going on at the stand. Also smash the like button. Femi and James John, you're welcome to the program this beautiful Wednesday morning.
So good morning to you, Mr. Michael. May the Lord be with you and strengthen you. The Lord is your strength. You will never, seek.
Amen.
And all our viewers will say thank you very much. May God continue to be with you. And usually be with us on this stand. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
I want to say a very big thank you to our viewers as well. You have remained steadfast. You have remained committed. We are really feeling your impact down here. May God continue to see you through in whatever that you do. Amen.
All right, to those who blessed yesterday, he celebrated his birthday yesterday. He marked his birthday yesterday. We say big thank you to you.
Yes.
We appreciate your support and love.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. May God continue to bless you.
Truly appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yes, you need to come closer. Oh yes, please come and appreciate the viewers that blessed you yesterday. Mrs. Clara blessed you yesterday with a sum of 20,000.
Wow.
Alexander, that's the man who said he wants to remain anonymous. Blessed you yesterday with a sum of 20,000. Who again? Is it water?
Honestly, I was just overwhelmed though. I didn't expect it honestly. When I was coming out there yesterday, I just came out, but just in the course of the introduction, I just tried to mention it, but I was just overwhelmed by the response that came from these great people over there, God bless you all.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right. I also gave you money yesterday.
Yes.
You need to.
All right,
The one that impressed me most is about the message, the greetings.
The greetings,
It was overwhelming, so that people love us on this stand, and may God continue to love you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
so much.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. All right, this morning, what are we looking at? The front page of the Punch newspaper. There are stories there that we need to discuss. And apart from that, what is currently happening in the southeast as regards Sitatom, Governor Soludo at it on this time around, is on this again as he has shut down Onitsha Main Market, according to what we got here, and also sealed another market in Iyala local government. And apart from that, he has slashed the workers' salaries. This as a result of the workers that refused to go to the office. All right, we shall be looking at it this morning together. The Middle East war is still ongoing, and there is tension all over, including our country here, Nigeria. Members of Islamic organizations, you saw the way they protest. Which day? That was on Monday. They also protested on Saturday or Sunday. All right, the talks is still on, and let's see if this war will end. Israel-Iran tensions. Airlines lose over 7.5 billion naira amid grounded flights. This is on page 21 of the Punch newspaper. We'll move down to page 7. Tinubu nominates Oyedele as minister. All right, on to the next one. Customers to get 20 billion naira meter refunds from discourage, says the NERC. Now, on the continued detention of El-Rufai and the former Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, DSS ADC, the African Democratic Congress, slammed the ruling All Progressives Congress for this. All right, on page 7, DSS detains 5 over airport incidents, 1 billion naira suit hands. DSS detains 5 over airport incidents, 1 billion naira suit hands. That's a security operative that wanted to arrest El-Rufai at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. All right, tax law. VAT hits record 1 trillion naira as new sharing era begins. Down the paper, Rivers Assembly begins screening of 9 Fubara Commissioner nominees. Baby Factory on Dokapo jailed for 14 years. Federal government bans cash tax collections, revenue roadblocks. This is on page 21 of the Punch newspaper. Now to the southeast, down to Anambra State. But before that, I need to acknowledge the presence of our esteemed viewers watching us currently. I think I saw there's a Chima. I have access to the comment section now, but I'll do that very soon. Femi, Governor Soludo again.
Well, what really happened is this: when you are going to a battle and you map out a particular strategy, if you see that that's your strategy may be too reckless, I think you can look inward and bring out another strategy to show your dynamism, to show how versatile you are. I think the part this Soludo is going. You know, before I said I don't have problem. I mean, when Soludo tried to take the battle to the higher level by when you have your own power, you are using it. Let me use my own power as well. But I think at this moment it's taking it too far, because what we are told is that it's now demolishing some of this shop, some of this market, and it's slashing the salaries of workers. That one was even what I was expecting. That why dealing with trader first? What about people that are working for state? Are they still coming to work on Monday? If not, they are the one that you're supposed to deal with, because they are the one that you are paying salary to. So I think they are the one that's supposed to first deal with. But this time around that now came out, I don't know the percentage we used to slash the salary. You see, the 1 day money we remove, or we cut it into 2.
All right, well, before we go deep into the issue, let me quickly read it out. I'll start from the demolition of the main market, and to the slashing of worker salary, and to the sealing of a market in Iyala. All right, let me start with Soludo demolishes Onitsha Market, Onitsha Main Market, despite court order. That's what we have here. Soludo demolishes Onitsha Main Market despite court order. Traders at Onitsha Main Market were left in shock and distress on Sunday as Governor Soludo of Anambra State commenced demolition of the market. Despite a pending court order restraining any such action. So there was an order by the court not to embark on that demolition. All right, according to eyewitnesses, security personnel including military, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and private security operatives blocked access roads to the market from as early as midnight Saturday, paving the way for the demolition exercise. By midday Sunday, portions of shops along Johnson Street and sections of the Gongoro structure had been pulled down. Traders recounted having experiences as they tried to salvage their goods. Now, let me leave this one and move down to the ceiling of markets. Anambra State Government on Monday sealed the popular Nkwo Ogbe market in Iyala local government area of the state over traders' refusal to open shops on Monday because of the sit-at-home in the southeast region. Confirming the development to reporters, the chairman of Iyala local government, Anachukwu Ojiako, said that the market would remain closed for 1 week. Mr. Ojiako explained that the shutting down of the market will send a warning signal to traders, saying that the government had done everything within its power to end the Monday sit-at-home. which was illegally declared by the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra. Now, the last one, that's the slashing of workers' salaries. Now, Anambra State Government has made good its threats to slash salaries of workers who fail to show up for work on Mondays due to the sit-at-home ordered by separatist elements in the southeast. The state government had in January announced that blah 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 blah. Now, reports from Daily Post says many Anambra civil servants on Tuesday lamented huge deductions from their February salaries after they received bank alerts of wages at Jeremy Udoji State Secretariat in Oka, the state capital. Some workers lamented that the deductions did not tally with the number of Mondays they failed to show up for work. And you now see what you are saying. Okay, this one, let me read this one. One worker, a staff of the Ministry of Information, lamented that out of his over 80,000 naira salary, he received just 3,500 naira. And another one lamented that about 10,000 naira or so was cut off from his salary.
You know, Mr. Michael, that's one. Thank you for let us shed light on it. You know, when you want to fight, Yoruba will say Ejola and Koka to Kauja. If you want to fight, make sure that you yourself you look in one and say, if I say this to the world, what will people say? If they say you calculate the salary and that one day, money that is commensurate with that one day is the one that is deducted. Honestly speaking, I have not have problem with that because we are talking about the shop owners. We will say it's not their business, it's not government business now. They are run that, but workers is a government business. So if you fail to come, then if they deduct your money, I don't have problem with that. But deducting beyond, I mean, the number of days that he refused to come, to me is a tyrant, and try to demolish all the market is recklessness. For me, it's recklessness. It shouldn't be. You should have looked for another way not to demolish. Okay, now that it's demolishing, that means all the goods that are inside those shops, they are gonna. Because I don't think they will give all these shop owner to go and take their goods. They will just demolish.
But Femi, the government has guaranteed security for all the citizens. I don't know why they are not still coming out.
It's just security. If government guaranteed, they can guarantee. But if it is woman's, life that will testify to it that what they guarantee is guaranteed. What if I come out and somebody cut off my leg or cut all so government has been known for entity that will come out and say so thing has been guaranteed, but unfortunately there is no guarantee in their world what they are guaranteed.
Have we had any case of killings or killings?
We have not heard the case
since the lifting of
we have not heard the case for long, but fear of unknown sometimes may make some people to sit down that.
I will want to say that there was a court order, a democratically elected governor. You had a court order restraining you from going ahead to demolish the market, and you still went ahead to do it. That is a dictatorial tendency which negates the principle of democracy. It is obviously against democracy. The beauty of democracy is the rule of law. You understand? And another thing I want to say, you can imagine people slashing people's salary. You understand? Has that also not shown that you are an autocrat? There's a system that is designed. You work, you get paid. These people, some of them do not have any other means of livelihood. That is in Nigeria, most people who are employed do not have means of livelihood aside from the salary. Now, how do you expect that person will live? Because the essence of governance is to make the life of the people better. You know, I've always said that Soludo method of governance, to me, he seems to not use the most important thing, which is more effective, which is diplomacy. Diplomacy have worked for so many people when it comes to engaging people. There is a way you will do this. And I was talking about OT the last time. You know, OT has shown his people, aside from the developmental strike, this was somebody who has proven to the people that Nnamdi Kanu is our son. He went to see him. Do you know what that would have done in the psychology of the people? that this man is different from the other guys. He is with the people. Ideology is, look at the ideology, the Islamic ideology we are suffering in the north. Ideology is not something that you can just use coercive means and destroy in a day. It is a process, and that is why engaging the people is the most effective way. One of the best way to do it is allowing governance to thrive. When you allow governance to thrive, you will see that the people on their own want to put down certain ideologies. Imagine there is a governance that is very effective, people are seeing positive impact. Even IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu will go unpopular within the shortest possible time, because governance is about making. If somebody say he like Biafra, the person is telling you that this system, I'm not enjoying it, it's not favoring me, can you give me something where my life will be better? So if you have a government that says, okay, let's prove you wrong, we are now making life better in Nigeria. So some people will decide to drop this ideology. I think Soludo should go back to the drawing board. He should not forget he's a politician, and he will want these people tomorrow. Democracy is a game of numbers. It's just that we have reduced it in Nigeria in a way where, you know, the elites control, the ruling class control the INEC. So most of them are not really looking at the people. They are looking at the system that they have created for themselves. That whether you vote for us or you don't vote for us, but if you do the system where the people determine, you will be careful with the things that you do.
If we're talking about fear as the reason why people are not coming out on Monday, IPOB as an organization has come out to tell them that
yes,
there's no more sit at home. Why are people still sitting at home?
Well, Mr. Michael,
why?
Well, it is what it is. Since Monday, sit at home has been declared in the Southeast, it has gone beyond its purpose. It has become a symbol. It has become, an avenue for people to still express their opinion concerning Biafra. So even if IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu has come out and said they should stop, some people will still prefer to stay at home to express their grievance towards what is happening in the country and to tell Nigeria that we are not with you. We want to have our own Biafra. And that is to tell you that even if they kill Nnamdi Kanu or they do whatever, agitation will still continue. Sitting at home is also part of agitation. And I'm coming to.
Are you sure they are genuinely agitating? Are they showing solidarity? Or sit at home has become a culture, has become a normal way of.
It's part of it that it has become culture. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why I was saying at the beginning that there are some things you don't allow it to. You don't inject it into society because it will become culture.
You know,
and people will abuse it. That's one of the things. And apart from that, I know that there are some people that are genuinely sitting down at home because they are conscious of where that thing is coming from. They are conscious of it, and they still want to be expressing their grievances through that means, frustrating the government. So with what Soludo is doing now, it's so that truly what they are doing is telling on the government and is frustrating the government, and the government is reacting. With that one alone, some people will be happy. So this thing can pay you. You to go and enjoy the pain. You are not coming. They are not coming on Monday. Even that there are people that want to enforce the thing. They are back down. Yet we still want to sit down at home. And I don't have problem with Soludo if you don't want to buy the idea of agitation or Biafra. Even during the war, it's not. Edu didn't enjoy 100% support for Biafra. Yes. We still have some Igbo leaders that they are not 100% in agreement with Ojukwu. Especially when that war was tense, some people were like, "Do you want to finish us? This thing we cannot achieve it. Let us surrender. Let us back down." So it has been long, but the only thing is just that, irrespective of any ideology that you have, so far it's not a negative ideology. Look at the Yoruba side here. You will see some people backing Yoruba nation. Some of us they say, "Oh God, you don't." That is life. All of us, we cannot reason along the same line, and one will topple the other one. But irrespective of any angle you look at it, just be fair. Soludo should remember that these people he is dealing with, they are also fellow Igbo brother and sister. And power is transcendent. One day he will leave that office. What is it going to be in your account? What have you done when you were there? So you should remember tomorrow, even if you think you are fighting for government, that government you are fighting for, or any entity you think you are fighting for, you are not going to be stayed there forever. It will remain you. Only you should go and look at some of these former governor, Chris Ngige. Can you tell me where Chris Ngige is now? Nobody even know where Chris Ngige is. And he was once a former governor. Yes. So if you become a former governor, you are on your own. So it should suspect that and listen that even when you are fighting your enemy, sometimes don't try to destroy him outrightly. At least have some little sympathy. Destroy people's market and their goods, I don't think it's the best way to go.
All right, so let's quickly go to the comment section. There's a Chima is saying something here. Michael, where is the security? Go there on Monday and see for yourself that the security personnel are even dodging for their lives. Wow.
And you see, sorry to come in, now Nigerians have gotten to a point where they no longer trust what the leaders say. He said something, Mr. Femi said something that there are people who are genuinely, practicing the sit at home because of what they believe. There are people who stay at home because of the fear of their lives. You understand? So if government say go out, there are securities. What we expected Soludo to do, instead of channeling his energy to demolish market and slash salary, can he put mechanism on ground? Because Nnamdi Kanu has spoken through his spokesman that no more sit at home. So can you put mechanism on ground to see who are the people issuing threats to people who come out? Fish them out so that there wouldn't be threat over people who want to live their normal business, who do not want to affiliate with their ideology. You've not done that, and you are saying people should not come out. You have gone to demolish market, which is a loss for the people, and you have even gone as far as slashing salary. That is taking it to the extreme.
All right, he goes on. Honestly, Michael sit at home is a blessing in disguise. People are using it to rest and sit with their families. It will be hard to stop. It can become a culture.
It can become a culture, and if some people choose that this is how they want to, be living their life. Okay, I've never had a problem. In our community, if you think it's a dog that's supposed to be our king, so that's what you choose, then let it be. So maybe they should scrap Saturday as a and then public holiday. So then make Monday.
Yes.
Sunday and Monday.
Yes. Sunday and Monday, resting day.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible.
All right, there's a Chima on it again. Everyone must not be on the same page. Soludo wants to be in the good books of Tinubu as a potential vice presidential candidate,
but it should be
Ribadu in 2031.
That's a very
from Williams or Kamen.
Oh my God, that's a very good calculative one from Soludo, but it should be very fair.
Ribadu as a presidential candidate,
Soludo as
vice.
Even if you want to fight for that one,
what about Wike? That will be problem.
A big blow.
Maybe Okame didn't calculate.
He didn't predict well. What Wike is doing that we are seeing today is anticipating for something. I believe
yes,
in 2031.
Yes. It can't be redundant in 2031 and we will remove India and we will sit down at home.
That 2031 is going to be a very tough one.
It's a firework.
All right, Williams says sitting at home can be an act of solidarity for people who deeply love someone who is going through a very difficult situation when someone you care about is being treated unfairly or facing that's
absolutely correct.
It goes on, hard life, wanting to stand with them or speak up for them is natural. There is nothing wrong with showing that kind of solidarity. All right, Udeje says why Soludo is busy bullying people in Nigeria. His first son is busy disgracing him in the UK. Michael, I will send his son's video to you later. It's a nice song.
Wow. It's a dancing governors. You see, this is where some of them. I don't want to say that don't pay them back. Yeah, when they give, go and look at the life of their children. If you see, I'm very sorry. We are online. I'm here. Let me tell you, if you see some daughter and sons of our political leaders, some of them, in fact, you will pray that you don't have that kind of yes. Some of them are drug addicts. Some of them have become gay. Some of them, they cannot even, only what they know is to spend money. They have nothing to contribute, just spend their father's money.
All right, away from that, the African Democratic Congress has criticized the handling of El-Rufai and Malami's case. The coalition or the party alleges selective justice. Selective justice. Now, let's quickly read out this short story. Abubakar, Malami, and El-Rufai are currently facing separate legal proceedings over allegations ranging from corruption, financial misconduct, The African Democratic Congress has criticized what it described as selective enforcement of the law in the handling of legal cases involving two of its prominent members, insisting that justice must be applied evenly and without political bias. In a statement posted on X on Tuesday, the party's National Publicity Secretary Bolaji Abdullahi said the ADC have been monitoring the ongoing cases involving former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and former Anambra State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai.
Well, I even though I can see a political witch hunting, undertone, but frankly speaking, what is happening to El-Rufai now? You can imagine what the ICPC did recently. They went to his house and got something. Are you now saying that he should just be allowed to go? You understand? This is investigation. And they need to finish interrogation, have enough facts that they can use against him in court. You understand? I do not support the idea of freeing them just because opposition has spoken. My only concern is political witch hunting. If we have a government that will go all out on corruption, we do not need to borrow money to finance our projects. You understand? We've had things that we are surprised here. I will always use NMPC as in 2 years, 210 trillion naira. So do we have that kind of money? 210 trillion naira missing, and nobody has said anything. It's there, and we've not seen people being arrested, going through interrogation so that we can recover this money. We've been running a budget. Our budget has always been on the deficit. We borrow to finance the budget. When we have people, who have stolen this money, that if we can gather this people and recover our money, we do not need to borrow. We can fix this country with money that are stolen. But you can see that selective this is showing that they want to silence opposition. But even at that, I found at corruption, if he has let them dig more, he should stay with them. They should recover our money, and he should suffer whatever penalty so that it will serve as deterrent. Anytime you bring people, and you allow them to go, you are not sending the message. You are telling people, steal as much as you can. Government will arrest you and free you. You understand?
How is ICPC or the concerned authorities, how are they, handling this case? Can ADC, specifically point out the procedural violation in Malami's and El-Rufai's case, so that we can know?
Mr. Michael,
are they not handling it well?
Let me tell you, in as much as
we all understand the allegations leveled against them.
Yes, in as much as I'm a person that I will not support using evil to pay evil, that he has done one evil that time. Now let's go and look for another evil to pay him back. But these people too, when they are in power, you know what they did now. Malami, for instance, Malami was behaving like somebody that has never passed through law school. He would just go and bring one nonsense theory to back stupidity when Buhari was there. Malami was doing malamala when he was in that authority, and he was part of people that gang against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was aspiring to be president. All of them connive, all those kind of ministers, Aregbesola, Malami, and the rest of them. CBN, to the extent that they brought Nigeria into crisis we never witnessed before financially. To the extent that people cannot spend money. We know how many people lost their life. Somebody that has diabetes and is selecting food, but he cannot buy the food that he's supposed to buy. Somebody gather food and he want to use transfer money. Yeah, Elijah say, I don't know about transfer. Just give me cash. Here is the cash. Many people suffer that time. Our economy suffer that time. So people like that, we now say because they go into opposition, we should now say, if we touch them, and they will say we are touching opposition. If they want to touch opposition, touch the opposition. Yes. And like I usually say that they are witch hunting me. Okay? If you are witch hunting, since I'm not a witch, Yoruba will say ẹni tí ò bá rí ìrìn wàsà wọn ní fọ́ọ̀rọ̀ ìkùrọ̀ lọ́nà. Are you a politician? No matter what EFCC want to do now, Mr. Adekunle, they cannot come to your house. So far, you don't embezzle anybody money. So I know all these people want to hide under. I'm not in opposition. I should not be touched or whatever. Likewise, I will not also justify people at the corridor of power perpetrating evil, and then they look at it. But let's look at the case of El-Rufai. Apart from, case of, financial misconduct. What about this utterances that is coming out from his mouth? And we have tapped into the conversation of NSA. Àdúrà àwọn ará Southern Kaduna. In fact, the Southern Kaduna people's prayer, prayer are the answer upon El-Rufai, because he shot himself in the leg. His case is like a case of Mordecai versus Esther. Yes, he dug his own grave, and that is where he finds himself now.
He's still in detention now.
He's still in detention.
Is that not a violation of his rights?
Which violation? The court, they have a court order. 14 days. ICPC secure 14 days. Even after that one, they can see who won't court. National security, give us another one. 14 days as a lap. We still want to detain him. Yes, the man is fasting. He's fasting. He's fasting. Ramadan. This is Ramadan. Yes, Ramadan fasting in that place. Let him also enjoy it. Yes. Mr. Michael, if you know what people of Southern Kaduna pass through, what El-Rufai is passing through is just a minute now. Say, he's there. Nobody will beat him. It's just that he will not have his free movement. They will be, oh my desari. Yes, you must see. No, it's not okay. Some people that they kidnap. If you see how they treat people that are kidnapped in that place, and you are part of people that engineer those things. So I don't pity this kind of people. If tomorrow power is transcend, all these people that are treating us badly in government today, and power change tomorrow, let them hear their own side too now.
Because to hack into government, phones, and then aside from just saying it, ICPC have gone to the heart and they have gotten a device that truly this person is doing. It borders on national security. Nobody should pity him. Nobody should allow him go. We do not know what he has used those devices to do. Whether probably they will even find more, alliance with some of these terrorists that we are trying. We don't know. So he should be there. They should try to investigate more. He is not the only person that has been in detention for a long time.
All right, this says the ADC should shut up. When Malami was in power, he treated people the same way. El-Rufai was a monster like Soludo when he was in power too. Tinubu should jail them and throw away the keys.
And funny enough, Mr. Michael, it's not too far. Recently now, just a little bit of free pump and they have entered it. So people that are in power today, they should also be remembered that anything
they will learn.
They will not learn. So what they will not learn, let them go and learn in prison. Yes, learn.
Oh, this same Malami was the same person that ganged up and kidnapped Anambra State of Kenya without normal procedures. Dumped him into the jail without fear hearing. Tinubu should deal with him.
Yes, special extraordinary rendition, and they have extraordinary put him inside.
All right, thank you so much. All right, all right, let's get your own take. Let's have your take on this. The Chima said the same Malami was the same person that ganged up and kidnapped Anambra State, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, without the normal procedure. He's also facing it now. He said, is he trying to protect its heavyweights or what?
Is the
party not aware of the allegation preferred against them?
Let me first of all say good morning to our esteemed viewers globally, and good morning Nigeria. Good morning, Mr. Adekunle. Good morning, gentleman.
Good morning.
You see, it's like a pot calling the kettle black, and if people in the saddles of governance knows that one day that their reign will end, because there is a maxim that says that nobody rules forever, and if they also know that the power is transient. In the days of the year, we used to have PDP, but today we have APC. What does that tells you? If you watch across all our prisons, you see people that were formerly in power, one or two pockets of them are now in cooling their feet in various detention or whatever facility that they are being held to account for their stewardship when they held sway in power. And Malami, to me, I've said it that is, let me just borrow a very notable cliche from my very good friend here, a gentleman Mark. He said, when he was referring that the PDP or APC, they are just the flip side of each other. There is nothing so different from even this common ADC. If you watch most of the ex in that party, they were the people calling the shots formerly in APC. But what are they going to bring to the fore? Again, that will be different from what we've always had. And at times when you keep on seeing all these things playing out, it's like a drama. And I know that Wale Adenuga is somewhere, jotting in script of another new drama that is going to shun for the viewership of the collective of Nigeria. They are so much in tune with TV or the stream. And I will say that Malami cannot tell me that he is a saint. We can see he was more or less an emperor during the late President Muhammadu Buhari era. And everything he does, nobody questions him. He feels that he is untouchable. But sadly enough, if he knew then that power was not going to last forever, that one day it will come down. And you can see what is playing out now. As much as I would not want to say what this present regime is doing, is the right thing by picking some persons all in the name of trying to investigate. But I also want to believe that the law must be made to serve its cause. And if anybody is found wanting, I believe that the law is, people are not made for law. Law are made to control, to run a system. And that law should run accordingly. And I want to believe that if we say equality before the law, whatever is done to A can equally be done to B, irrespective of whatever the appendages or inclinations those people belong. And having said that, I believe that whatever Malami is going through now, I think I don't have any pity for him, because I believe that there is an infraction. If all those, you can see the humongous money being attributed to him. See properties. I don't know. You see, whenever I keep on saying that profligacy of this government and the one before it is unprecedented in the annals of this country, I think I am not mistaken. And I have said it repeatedly on this platform that this has always been an order, a routine. And when something becomes a routine, it has already done a toga of a culture. And corruptible act in Nigeria is so humongous to the point that I cannot even rate it. Even if there's any other percentage that is more than 100%, I think I should be looking at that. But having said that also, you see that whatever is going to be played out, as much as the current government is trying to say that they want to go through the letter and pick those people who are infracted. Okay, take a case. I will only cite 3 cases. I will start with the one of the National Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority that just gone by. The former S-man of that agency, Ahmed Farouk. You can see how he was eased out of power, being given a soft landing. But in a serious nation, such a person ought to have been brought to book to account for all the monies he has amassed. And this is Nigerian money, our collective patrimony, for crying out loud. Why would all these people continue to do like this like a chameleon? Today they are white, tomorrow they are green, next tomorrow they are red. Then who is calling? Who are they? It's even offending my sensibility as a national, as a citizen of this country, with the way they are playing cat and mouse with corruptible acts in this country. Then you begin to wonder. I don't know if they are going to set the record straight with the remaining time left for this government to change the narrative, but I will keep on watching. I can only give a concrete evaluation of their stewardship at the end of their tenure. I will rest on my case.
Gentlemen, if there is no concrete evidence or clear proof of the allegations, preferred against them or leveled against them, or the offense and the committed, I would have said, why is it that the ruling party target opposition figures instead of their members. But in this case, the evidence is clear that they've committed offences and they need to be aggrieved. But why does how the African Democratic Congress want them released ungrieved? Why?
Well, they are only playing politics with such statements, and any other party will have said that anyway, knowing for the fact that these are key members of the new political party that a lot of people are gravitating towards, as it were. But having said that, I also think that government mustn't lose sight of the issues, irrespective of the fact that there could be politics at the roots of some of these issues. You can't take it, you can't knock it off completely. Even though there could be political undertone, the truth is also that at their basis to hold these individuals, the answer is also yes. Going by some of the evidences that have been seen from some of the people we are talking about, and I mean El-Rufai and Abubakar Malami. So, if there are evidences that shows that indeed crimes have been committed, I think what is left for the government is to ensure that their rights are also protected, in spite of the fact that it has been alleged that certain crimes have been committed. They must be taken through the judicial system without further delay. If they have completed they have put together their evidences, then let them run through the judicial system, because you cannot be a judge in your own case. So allow the judicial system to take over from there, take all your evidences to the judiciary, and let them have their days in court. I will never support perpetual detention. I will never be a part of illegalities in terms of just holding down people or in the name of whatever. Let them go to the judicial system, and that is my point. But for the angle that the ADC are coming from, I think they are only playing politics with such statements, because there are bases in which this individual are being held at the moment.
All right, we have this Chima on this. Okay, I said one or two things concerning this. All right, okay, goes on. James, with all sincerity, they didn't find anything in El-Rufai's house, but let them deal with him. He doesn't like El-Rufai at all. All right, we'll move down to Williams Okameme. It's temporary, not a personal possession, yet this reality is something many politicians fail to acknowledge. Power in a democracy is not a monarchy. It is meant to serve the people, not to be owned. Wow, that's great. All right, Udeze Chima says, I disagree with you, gentleman Mike. For the first time, let them remain in perpetual detention without trials. Let them taste the food they served the people. I think you see.
I understand why you have to sound like that.
Because
going by some of the atrocities that this guy has committed. If you ask even an average person, especially in southern Kaduna, their opinion may not be far from what Chief Udeze has expressed, which is understandable. But we cannot afford to live in such a manner. Because we are talking about El-Rufai and Malami today. It could be somebody else tomorrow. And that is why you must speak against injustice, irrespective of who is involved. If you look at the lifestyle of he doesn't look at who is involved. He look at the issues, to the point that Malami is reaching out to him, come and see what you can do concerning El-Rufai and all of that. Because they know that he won't look at the fact that these are men that has committed atrocities in the past. But we have to deal with injustice, so that if an innocent man is being victimized tomorrow, then that system will have been sanitized. So I understand him perfectly.
All right, away from that, let's move down to the southeast, Anambra State. It seems Governor Soludo is not giving up on the issue of sit-at-home. The sit-at-home has now become a culture in the southeast. They have sealed some shops, demolished Onitsha Main Market. I'm not saying the whole of the market. They have slashed worker salaries because of the refusal of people to go to work.
You see, I don't know why he's just been awakened. to the reality on ground. I think Soludo is in his second term now. He's about exiting the corridors of power. In the first term, that's one thing, that's what pains me when they say they want to govern. And they avail themselves of the core challenges in that extraction where they intend to govern. And when they come to the course of governance, you start seeing them behaving like somebody who is just a neophyte. He doesn't have something else there. You know, for crying out loud, Soludo used to be somebody I dropped my heart for when he was as CBN governor. But I felt that he would translate that expertise into the trust of governance of his own state, Anambra State. But when he came to power, he started playing to the gallery, doing also playing politics. I want to believe that where is he acting now? I would have expected that you instead of an effect of a thing, why not check the cause? I think the cause come before the effect. And I want to believe that in his first tenure, what was he doing? Was he able to do some kind of due diligence or oversight functions into some of those core areas that seems to hold the economy and the entire social fabric of Anambrarians down? And having said that also, I want to believe that Soludo is just playing to the gallery. He knows quite well he's not coming back to as a governor again. If at all he has anything to do, maybe appointment, even if the person that he tag along, even is at the center of the governance. You see, having said that also, when you look what he's doing now, he's not really, I don't think that he's doing what the greater number of Anambarians really want. Because he's only trying to play politics. He wants to be in the good books of the establishment. Because even though to me, I have my own opinion about the sit-at-home order. Because economically it's not profiting. You don't expect somebody who will have to go out to fend for his daily bread, who lives in the remotest part of Anambra, and to sit at home doing what? And you know, we don't have an accurate data gathering in this country. At times when an accident happens, they will say it's 3 people, whereas 300 have died. And but 3 is what the conventional media houses and their associates will report. And that shows the kind of country that we live in. But Soludo, to me, why is he doing that? You are cutting money that is even barely enough to carry them for a whole month. Then we are calling. At times, when you see people that claim to be educated, you keep on worrying that they might be educated on paper, but they are acting mostly like an illiterate. Because I want to believe that by shutting down the so-called markets and everything, you are also holding down the economic progression of that state. I want to believe that Soludo is not acting in line with clinical reasoning. That's my take.
Gentleman Mike, at this point, should he still continue with enforcement, or should just dialogue, making sure this culture ends in Southeast, especially in Anambra story?
Mike, if you remember, I've expressed that Chukwuma Soludo should tread very cautiously as to the way he's going about this enforcement kind of a thing in terms of the Monday sit at home that has been happening in the Southeast. For a people to have decided, even though I will still express my reservation about that program, but officially that sit at home thing commenced on the 9th of August 2001. By 9th of August this year, to be 5 solid years that they have consistently maintained that position. If they are going to alter that decision, it has to come by serious dialogue with the people involved, and they may not be able to achieve it by trying to compel them to open their shop. As I have said in the past, you can beat a man, but you may not be able to determine how long the man cries. And I think that is exactly what Chukwuma Soludo is trying to do. You have the power to do certain things, but you cannot compel me, for God's sake, to open my shop, to open my business. The reservation that I told you I have about that program is the brutal enforcement by those that are involved. I do not support that level of enforcement in terms of people have been killed in the process. I wouldn't support that. I think they will have sold that ideology to people and allow people to imbibe that culture by themselves without that level of brutal enforcement that we have seen, to the point of people can be killed. It will have been something that almost turned to it naturally than having a fear of being killed, as some of my colleagues have expressed. Why some people have decided to sit at home on that Monday is because of the fear of being killed, not necessarily because they believe in that cause. I think we must make it clear. But the approach of the governor of that state will never work. It doesn't matter what it demolishes. What those people believe in is an ideology, and it's difficult to tackle an ideology with the level of by demolishing markets and all of some of those, slashing salaries the way you have done. It is the same, as I round up, Michael, it is the same governor who's supposed to be the chief security officer of the state has refused to protect those who even attempt to go out on such days. So how do you expect me to come to work when my life is at stake, and yet the security that should be provided by governor is nowhere to be found?
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. All right, welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm cool, Mr. Mike. God bless you. Thank God it's a midweek edition. Yes.
All right. Why didn't we see this level of action, a level of enforcement in the first tenure of Governor Soludo? Why now?
Yes, because now this is the last time in his office. So any crime he wish to act now or to commit, he believes that this is the best time to do it. After, when I finish, I will not be there again. But he has failed to understand that the Malami is facing the cost now. You understand? You step out of the office doesn't mean that they will not call you back to duty. The crime that Soludo is committing, time is coming, he will pay for it.
What crime is he committing?
He's going against...
Telling you not to sit at home. Is it a crime?
It's a crime against me. It's going against my own fundamental rights.
This is the sabotage to the economy.
It's not. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not. Okay, now that he seal it or was. He seal it now. Is he not sabotaging the economy of the state? Yes. No, it's true now. Is he not sabotaging the economy of the state? If a day is a sabotage, then you seal it for many days. You are the major saboteur.
Don't you think there is a time frame for that? It's different from continuous.
It's not continuous. Listen to me. Is Soludo the one losing or the people?
You've been sitting at home for over 4 years.
Excuse me, one day. You are sitting at home one day, taking one day in the 7 days. People used to rest.
Taking one day
out of 7 days.
An order by the state government or an order by an...
When you sat at home under Buhari time, COVID-19, 3 months, you die?
No. What are you trying to justify?
What I'm justifying is that the Soludo and Nigerian government is playing against our fundamental rights. They are going against us.
Yes.
It is our choice. Are they not paying their bills? Are they not meeting up their distance? Are they only giving an excuse because they sit at home on Monday? No.
They are paying their tax and everything.
They are paying every of their dues. So Soludo is trespassing.
Well, some people are paying the price or the sacrifice for their refusal to go to work.
No, but
workers' salaries.
Soludo is doing that because he believes that he's untouchable and it's wickedness. Because Soludo, there are things Anambra people need. Not all this sit at home, you just focus on market. There are many things Igbos need, Anambra people need.
But Soludo should security, guaranteed your security.
Which is security?
No guarantee for Anambra State.
Excuse me. Which guarantee? Which security? Hello, let me remind you. Have you forgotten a pregnant woman that Udogachi killed? Have you forgotten a young lady
the youth corper that they're still naked, is that security?
From Anambra State.
Have you forgotten several times Akodo and Co have been killing people? Did he stop kidnapping? There is, had there been this question come earlier? There is one particular video. It's been a long time. This young man, I did it with Akere. This young man was returning home with his own car in Anambra State around 10 p.m. Remember, before, if you see Anambra, you see Ondo, I say Ondo, Bini, and you see Lagos. Back in the year, there used to be live from 24/7. True of us, except you are not traveling. 24/7 on. We do enjoy it, mostly we that travel then in the night journey. I know what I am telling you. Do you understand? Do you know that this young man was rushing home with his own car? Fulanis attacked him. He managed to escape, to run to what is all this Udoga or whatsoever they call themselves, the security outfit, one of them, and explain. Do you know what happened? They started blaming him. Why did he be coming back at that hour in your own father's land? 10 o'clock. Even in Lagos, here everywhere is still live.
2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime.
Likewise in Onitsha, that time live, everything live. Then when he went to police, the next, it was later. They had to spend that motor, he parked it there. Before they could come back to carry the motor, they have destroyed, damaged so many things because he ran away for his dear life. And all these people could not do anything concerning those Fulanis, including Soludo. Is it today? How many do you want me to mention?
Are you encouraging people to continue to sit at home even after your leader has lifted it?
Listen and listen good.
I'm asking.
You are asking me, am I encouraging them?
Yeah.
My brother, it's their choice. The leader, it's a choice. Do you know the statement? Do you know what they said? They said even our leader, as per se, said he doesn't want that sit at home. That they are paying this because himself is paying price, agitating, suffering, that his own suffering. He is suffering because of everybody, not just for himself. So they themselves want to use this as a kind of partnering consolidation with what is going on regarding to his own price too. Soludo, have they come and beg you food? Have they come and beg you for house rent? Have they come and beg you for school fees?
Why now? After 4 years.
What about government workers that refused to go to
Now the government workers, they themselves, are they different from others? What is so special about them? We get our freedom today. Is it not their children that will rule tomorrow?
We will not give them chance.
I'm asking now. Not care as you are now, even if you know rule Lagos or your state, your pikin fit come, maybe your grandchild can wake up and become governor tomorrow, president.
Yes.
So the price is what you are pursuing and paying now. It's not only about us or me as I am. It's all about who comes after me. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Soludo, if Nigeria did not have independence, would there be governor and president?
My brother.
You pay the price.
Will
Will there be president? Will there be governor? Somebody paid, the people paid that price for them to become where they are today. And that price that they are paying, excuse me, is what Nasir and the kind of fighting for. Is it illegal?
illegal.
Is it illegal? Go and check your constitution. You don't know law. Check your illegal law now. Illegal law is not in the law. And you that say it took him to prison, you better, are you better than you? I think you have freedom. Are you better than him? They cannot the prominent people. Excuse me, listen to me. You cannot. There is something that the prominent people. What are you saying? What are you saying? You are not level. What kind of rubbish is that? You are with level. You that said you are have freedom. How many prominent people? If Nasir is not fighting for a just cause, that is what you are. That is what you are. I know. I don't focus. I feel glad for this one. I don't focus. I can never be sued alone. We don't give you one name. You know what I am not. Yes, only one day.
You are in Lagos here.
Yes.
Fighting for sit at home.
Yes. I'm fighting for sit at home. Yes. Yes. Our family, we are more than 12 in a family. It's only in the Lagos state. All the remaining 11, they are fighting for sit at home every Monday. I call them every day. And yes, Mazin Nanu, listen. Mazin Nanu is paying the whole price. Mazin Nanu is paying the whole price for the whole entire of the Biafrans. To use only one day. To use only one day.
Impartial came out recently.
Mr. Mike, let me tell you one thing. You know Impartial. Let me use the illustration for you. Let me use the illustration for you. Wait, let me verify for Mr. Mike. Let me use the illustration for you now. When they forced to be a military, to go and fight war, and when you are volunteering yourself to go and fight war, who can bring more passion into that fight?
Do you have the strength to fight war?
Give an illustration.
Mr. Mike, no on. In the Biafra issue now, Mazin Nanu said nothing like sit at home again. Mazin Nanu said it. But the Biafrans,
in Nigeria, not Biafra.
the indigenous of Igbos say that no, you are our son, we are our father, we need to do what? To follow you. That Monday, we need to use it to remember showing their grievances over the unity of Nigeria. The way at which what is
going to work?
Of course, one day. Yes, that's not going to happen one day. It's not a taboo. Who is your our leader is about the Kano without anybody. Without they have is Nnamdi Kanu. It's Nnamdi Kanu. No governor in the Far East. No governor will call us our leader. None of them. That's the leader. Nnamdi Kanu continues to be our leader from now to tomorrow. For me, I'm happy that Igbo are united. Confirm. They're united. I'm joining them. They say Igbos no release. Be released. I'm happy that they unite. That one day is okay for them. Yes. That one day is okay for them. Nobody should stop that. Forget all these few people like Governor Soludo, who the leaders say they shouldn't observe it. Who is the leader? The government is not a leader. Okay, you Soludo is a leader. The government is not a leader. The people in Nigeria is very, very simple. Excuse me. It's very, very simple. The option is very simple. If the Soludo is a leader, you want to sit at home, free Nasir Nnamdi Kanu. Sit at home, you stop. One of the Royal Majesty. Who is one of the Royal Majesty? Who? Who represents? Happy what? As a people is not anything. And the president said they will look into it and they've called elders to the service. The rich Nasir Nnamdi Kanu. Do you listen to him? He said, if Nigeria don't want him, return him to Kenya or return him to Kenya. Let me talk to my brother. Then you do not listen very well. Listen and listen good. You don't know what you are saying. You cannot You cannot let me. Okay. Because I sign you. Agree now. You know what I'm saying? Agree now. You come back here. You stand down now. See. You don't stand down. Get away. What I want to say here, how many people here? All of them agree that we support Abubakar. I've talked to my brother Felix. Felix, let's do justice. You can't put a man in prison. I say you have a leader. If Soludo is a leader, let them listen to him. No way. They believe that Abubakar. Nothing that Abubakar. You see, Abubakar will change. People, I love them for what you unite. Thank you. Because you they made a statement. There was a statement from Nigerian court. Excuse me. There was a statement made by Nasir. He said the insecurity going on, and I will give you a point. The insecurity going on in the southeast. That they should free him within 2 hours. Everything. You understand?
He didn't say 2 minutes.
No, not 2 minutes. 2 hours. He said everything will do what? Will stop. Are you getting it? He said everything will stop. If actually Nigeria want to work, why not give him that to the listen? That is to tell you, and Soludo tell you, say, even if you free man say now the kind security no go stop. That is to tell you is the chief, is an agent of those. You understand? Are you getting it? And let me, are you getting it? So, and another thing is this, my beloved brother, Nigeria is not working, and that is why people like Soludo is doing what they are doing. When Malami was doing his own, nobody believed that Malami today. Look at Malami and Malami self. They never even do him anything. Because if I had somebody like me handle Malami, he never got blood from ear. Blood never come from nose nor mouth. Yes, because the way they treated Mazen Namdekano, was it legal? It was illegal. They brought him to Nigeria. Do you know Mazen Namdekano had bleeded blood from nose, ears, and mouth? Do you know how many times? Do you know what they used to preserve? What they used to preserve that body? That is what they used to brought Mazen Namdekano into this country. And somebody is here talking.
Can I come in, please?
What do you see? Don't you cannot say anything here because you know
don't cry more than believe. Don't cry more than believe, right? You people, you deserve what you are getting from Soludo, right? And I can tell you out of it, Nnamdi Kanu himself did not send you guys to be disobeying the authority in power. And I can tell you now, as it is, either you like Soludo or you don't like him, he's still your governor. And it's after today now, and that is there for you.
You know one thing, people like you, they promote Soludo. When time come, you know go there to help him. Because now me go remind them, you know go there to help him. You know go there, he himself know. You know the people he's dealing with.
You will not have the guns. You will not have that gun.
You know the people
to go and contest against Soludo. I think you guys are just talking. If you guys are bold, go to Anambra to go and counter Soludo.
I have families there. What do you
say? Go there and challenge Soludo. Whether you will not find yourself into prison, go there and challenge Soludo. Authority is talking, and you guys are saying you don't respect the authority.
All of you go down for shame. At the end,
there's authority on ground.
All of them, and including you, go bow down with shame at the end. You not go hear them now.
Soludo as it is well more well.
Now they ready to welcome Soludo.
Soludo is more well
because them go wrong.
Soludo is more well placed than you guys. You are just suffering yourself. I can say, no matter how you condemnation you are giving Soludo has, pay his dues. Globally, he has paid his dues. So you guys find a way how you can make success in your life. Not just Soludo, everybody. Soludo is your problem. Soludo is not your problem. Your problem is within you people, yourself. Your problem is within you. So if you want to hear, you can hear.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Market, and good morning, Advance. What I want to say about Soludo? Yes, Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. He has the right to do whatever he wants to do. But we, the Igbos, have to respect him as a governor. We don't need to do things in our own power. He is the governor of Anambra State. So now, I am not going to say, yes, we are champion Biafra. We are not a nation yet. And we cannot give order. Who are those people that give that order? Where are them? I'm saying, where are them? They don't know that Soludo still have 100% power, more than them. So when you're inside bush giving power, no. That is not the way. That is not the way. So you guys doing the work that you're supposed to do. And you people cannot be the the only thing that my people they're not using their brain. They're here saying rubbish. Rubbish. How are you killing people? How are you putting sit at home? You can support them. Which law do you put? Which law do you put? You're killing your people. Now, all of them here, let them tell me. How many Northerners? How many? I remember before I knew the kid in Edo State. See how they rise up. The court now have the national day, which have the national program to kill our people. How many you have they killed? All of them are the citizens of the Igbos. The citizens of the Igbos, they are killing. Why some of them are supporting them? What they're doing is not good. And sitting at home can never give them Biafra. Let me just say them. Sitting at home can never give them Biafra, and they will not know the day the Biafra will come, and they will not know the system of the Biafra nation. They will not know. So all this one where they say Soludo is not a problem. They are the problem by themselves. I am the stock man. They need to open them. I can't go for whatever is happening. You see, in Igbo land or in Biafra land, Soludo is a Nigerian governor in Biafra land. So, and as he's Nigerian governor, he's supposed to give order to Nigeria, not to Biafrans. That's one. Now, Soludo, I want to ask you a question. These people choose one day, sit at home. They will close Anambra for 7 days. Who is causing more harm to Anambra? Is it the people that will only one day sit at home, or you that will close Anambra for 7 days? Who is making Nigeria Anambra economy to go down? Soludo, is it not you? Soludo, if you are serious, you want to sanction Anambra people, not only market that are individual, sanction the bank, sanction government workers, because all of them just sit at home, sanction schools, sanction university for 7 days, all of them sit at home, sanction your commissioners for 7 days, because all of them participate in sit at home. Sanction yourself. And sanction yourself, because that they did not come out. That did not come out. Soludo, governors of Imo State and governors of Southeast are the problem of Southeast. Now, market your closing is individual. What is individual? They choose to do what? To sit at home, to rest, to have their body rest, and plan for the middle of the week. Monday. On Monday. Not Saturday or Sunday. Not Saturday. Not Saturday or Sunday. Of course. So to plan anything like I see that. Now that's number one. Number two, people are saying Nnamdi Kanu have given order. Nnamdi Kanu have given order. Why should people refuse? In Biafra land, we Igbos, if you give order where we not like, that is not favoring us, we tell you no. Igbos are not Babasope. The Igbos are not Babasope. Listen to what you say. When you finish, I will tell you what C.Y. Danjuma said concerning regarding what you have said. Now, I talk, go and find out. You say Igbo are not Babasope. They are not Babasope.
respect our leader. We respect our leader. Our God is your leader. We respect our leader. Wait. We respect our leader. We respect our leader. You people don't respect our leader. God, don't be happy with you. God will punish you. God will punish. God will not punish. Not you. Obey your father. Obey your leader. You don't respect anyone, and you think you go stop it. You think you go stop it. Obey your mother. Anyone you cannot keep you. The people that want to kill you. You obey people that are killing you. People are selling you out. You obey them. People are selling you out. You obey them. Okay, listen. Selling you out. If Yorubas or Duduwa have right to protest on June 12th and get it, we have right to protest for Biafra in any way. If Duduwa, all the white people have right to protest for June 12th, then we have right to protest for Biafra, protest for Namdekalo. You have the right. What is happening?
All right.
Let's get in water. Hello. Water.
Give water to those who need water. Give plain water, make them water. You need water.
That's okay. All right.
We need to respect our elders, right? No matter how. I want to ask you a question. So that we can live long like this. Is it right? Is it right for you to obey a person who is misleading you? Has made him. It's not by his power. It's not by all these leaders you are condemning. Like I don't see anything wrong in them. And these are same leader that want betterment for you guys. But one thing you go against him for is because the Nnamdi Kanu they did not secure the Nnamdi Kanu when they were sending him to prison. And I can tell you, Nnamdi Kanu too. There's no perfect man on the head. There's no perfect man on the head. My question. So when you answer my question, you say respect God. Look at my head. Respect him. You do not answer my question. I ask you, is it unlawful to obey person who is misleading you, and you know that it's misleading you? Yes or no? I can't believe that they are misleading you because a father will not want a son for his son to go astray. That's what. To me, you don't believe in anybody. I wonder how you are going to be respecting, how you were respecting Ojukwu himself before he died. Because I myself, been around Ojukwu before he died in Ikoyi, 2nd Avenue Ikoyi. And this is a man that is very, very humble. This is a man that when you see him, he will just be, going on his way. And he always carries stakes in his and he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. I'm telling you, the beginning of you carry the Biafra. Answer my question. Is it lawful to obey who is misleading you? And you know that he's misleading you. Is it right for you to obey your leader? Yes or no? Yes or no? Leader, put a leader. Have a leader that is misleading you. Yes or no? not right. It's not right. It's not right. I will say it's not right. But you have to obey. You have to obey your. You have to obey your. You have to obey your leader. That's one thing.
See, the situation is commotion. We have to speak our mind. Different APC, the fingers are not equal, so the mindset is not equal. But at the end of the day, let us go to the reality of the end time road.
Has sit at home solved Mazin and Buchanan problem?
No, it's a part and particles of the saying. It's a part and particle of his saying. See, the other time, I can remember his talk. He said, "Who is that I will say A, that he will say B?" He was trying to direct word to those people that are causing unnecessity in the name of him. You understand? Because when we are not around,
He said A, but people in Anambra are saying B.
that's what I'm telling you.
That's why I'm observing it.
You know why they are still doing it? Because the appearance is not available. Did you know me of appearance? He said, when I see the blood, I'll pass over you. When you appear, you are different from when you know appear. Simple. Whatever fairness will calm the situation down. The way you are not appearance, even if it doesn't calm the situation down, what Soludo is doing, Mike, is very wrong. 100% wrong. They are using the accent. You're not paying for house rent, you're not paying for their shop, you're not the one that put the goods there, you don't have anything. That market has been there before your great grandfather was born. If you have any plan to renovate that market, do not attach it to the voluntary sit at home. This is voluntarily. The policeman, the CP said it is not against the law. You cannot force people out of their house. That's what the CP said. But because Soludo's action, I repeat, Soludo's action today has an ulterior motive. What Soludo is doing in that place today has an ulterior motive. It is only him and the people that made him governor knows why they are going after the but Soludo cannot destroy the network that holds the Igbo man. In terms of trade and commerce, he cannot. No matter how he tries to look at his son, his daughter was appointed coordinator of city boys in Anambra State. Soludo's daughter. So what are you saying? Soludo's daughter was appointed as coordinator of city boys movement in Anambra State. Mike, are you not seeing the difference? Is this the candidates of Soludo that will know that time as CBN governor? Is it the kind of Soludo when you go to symposium or forum, you know their head actually have something to offer? Is it the type of Soludo we are seeing now? Soludo has turned to Fulani rag. Yeah, I can tell you that. What you are seeing is acting a script. And let me tell you, it will not be long because whether you like it or not, as Oluwa said, nobody has seen Mazin Nnamdi Kanu physically.
Yes. But you heard it from the spokesperson.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I'm telling. Agree. Is it the first time he's saying it? It's not the first time. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has cancelled sit at home severally. But as people come to see, they are trying to destroy the structure of IPOB so that people will look at the directions as political leaders and Igbo leaders, but it's not working. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the central force of command and control, both south and southeast. But when the time will come, the lives of Asari Dokubo they will run. Anybody that is challenging that authority, anybody that is challenging that authority will have to. You don't know where the whole world is going to. You don't know because you don't know, you don't read, you're not fast. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, go and check yourself very well. Check the fact. You see Soludo, bros, let me tell you. We don't know, because if you are looking at that at home every Monday, do you know that it has some level of interpretation nationally and internationally? It can be seen as continuous action for referendum.
Yes. Are you telling us that the government of the state has the right to penalize his own staff?
Are these people government workers? Are you Soludo paying their salary?
From government workers too, don't go to work on
government workers. He said government workers. What it concern us? Every Monday, every day you move with 30, 40 convoy, all of them armed. Work on the street now. They will disarm him. Walk on the street. See, bros, are you seeing what is happening? All these games, Soludo is just sipping a coal of fire on his head. I never heard that. They Soludo several. Please. That is not what we need. So they take on ground
to protect people on Mondays.
Bros, if in the recess of it, people are not dying. Can you see the useless a chargo or whatever they call themselves? Misbehaving? Can you see the kind of
they be killing people on Monday for coming out?
What? It's in the Nigerian government that are killing people. I'm asking you. Nigerian government are the ones killing people every Monday. I can tell you, you don't know. If you don't know what they're talking about. I can tell you that you don't know. You cannot even say for government. You cannot spell the government. But is Nigerian government not killers? Are they killing us? Nigerian government are they not killers? Don't kill. The one the Fulani that sponsor Fulani, you know they don't go to. No, the one the APC that is sponsoring Fulani is it not government? No, APC that is sponsoring Fulani and they are not killers. No, that's okay. That's okay. You don't know. The government that says are they not involved in killing? No, the government that says are they not involved in killing? Okay, there is nothing wrong with when people have decided to do what they want to do in terms of sit at home. It is their right, and they have not committed any offense. It is this man to make it look as if there is issues.
All right, with the current situation on ground at this time, I think we need to end the program. Viewers, very, very sorry for this.
Imperialist in Nigeria. Bad imperialist. Yes. Bad leaders.
All right, just need to end the program. That's okay.
A brother that cannot give me food and water is a criminal. I will not respect him. Respect what? Respect what?
We never say a good thing.
See, Soludo, I pity you. Go ahead, show them market. You show yourself.
Soludo days are numbered. That one is reality. Those days are numbered. Because tomorrow we will left there, and who will go save the same people? Why don't you do the needful and let everything go through? Okay, Soludo is the one causing this problem. He's the one instigating the problem, and he knows what he wants to achieve. But whatever he does, he cannot bring the people down. The people have this. What we are seeing that is happening every Monday is voluntary. Nobody forcing anybody to go and sit at home. Why can't Soludo respect that alone? But let me tell you, where is it in other states? Mike, ask yourself, in other states in the east, are they sitting at home? I'm asking you. In other states, don't know about their businesses. I'm asking you now because you don't know. So those who said that they want to sit at home because they have not seen what's in them the government. Okay, how many days, how many times has Soludo, Benjamin, only Umahi, all these criminals that call themselves people leaders have come out and tell you that Muslim is coming out tomorrow. How many years now he has been jailed? Mike, is there no justification for that? Igbo now, your brother is wearing a PC cap, jumping up and down. You never forget what you are the public. Are you not running to the public? Are you not running to the quarters? Wearing a PC cap, wearing a PC cap, wearing a PC cap, up and down, moving up and down. So you know how we intend to move forward in this country. Every day today, Muslim is being celebrated all over the world. And let me shock you, Yakov Magi and MK Israeli Knesset Parliament made it very clearly recognize the struggle of Muslim Muslim fought for this Igbo. Muslim fought for El Zazaki.
Oh my God.
All of a sudden, it was quite suspicious. In a PC cap jumping up and down, you say here you go. That's unfortunate. Look, no matter how you look at it, no matter whatever you want, the kind of picture you want to paint it, all I make Tinubu conscience is judging him over Martin Namdekano. His conscience is biting him over the kind of judgment that was passed on the 20th of November against Martin Namdekano. All of them.
I want to just say, this man is bitter, and I will not blame him because
no, okay, talk your own. Don't bring me to the useless picture. Don't talk your own. I don't know. But if you don't know how Igbo came to be, you don't do that. No, what is it? But you always pick up. But you always let somebody first. You call at all. Are you attacking? Are you not the kind of thing? Are you not the kind of what you bring? Are you not the kind of the same one attack? No, this is what you mean. Take it easy. Talk your own. Don't that's okay now. What do you mean by that?
Alright, it's okay.
What I want to say is Igbo is not here, but I will tell you that all allegations you are laying about Igbo, you dare not lay in it because you don't even know how the whole issue started. Igbo was captured in Benin Republic. Igbo was changed. Maybe you say your Nnamdi Kanu was changed twice. Igbo was double chained, and they drag him down to the and since that time the leaders of the Yoruba land, they stood up. Where were your leaders? Where were your leaders when you arrested the Nnamdi Kanu? So don't ever compare Igbo issues. Igbo suffer for what he fought for. And what I'm trying to say now is the liberation in which Igbo wanted for the southeast. He used his common sense. Southwest. He used his common sense. And as it is, what you need is wisdom. Without wisdom, you'll just be floating all around and you will never get to your destination. And that is one thing I want to say. So about Igbo, you're saying Igbo was just a freedom fighter. He was not fighting. He was fighting for the Fulani. He was fighting for Fulani. Is the guy that comparing Igbo that brought Igbo issue. That's why I want to give him the narrative so that he can hear, so that he can understand what went wrong within the Igbo and the federal government. And Igbo allies were killed. Nobody here now say we have to burn the whole country down. We never burned the whole country down. Igbo allies were killed by the DSS. You know, they tried to kill him. They could not. They now put an acid on him. Was that did Nnamdi Kanu go through that? And you just shouting as if you are the only one being oppressed in Nigeria. Please, everybody is facing this in Nigeria here, and the causes of these problems, we know them, and which are the Fulanis. So instead of you coming together to fight a battle together, you are talking of one Igbo, one Nnamdi Kanu, where you go payment there.
Unfortunately, that is how unknowledgeable he is. You know, that's how daft and dwarfed in his brain. You can see how. No, bro, no, wait. You were here. Bro, do you know what he said? Do you know what he's maybe? You know, this is the kind of. I don't want to use that. But let me tell you very clearly. He said the boy was not fighting for freedom. It was his mission was to make sure that Fulani does not come to Southwest. Mike, is that correct? Why can you be bringing this kind of people on the platform? You are telling me that they know that the boy is not fighting for freedom, he's not fighting for Fulani. Okay, where is Bo now? They gave you amnesty. But God knows. Everybody is watching. The world is known. I can tell you the number of people of Igbo leaders has intervened under Buhari. The latest one was His Majesty Igwe Lawrence. He told you face to face. This is not correct. I will know it is not correct. The global world is not, it's not correct. All the people that stood against him as Nnamdi Kanu, there was so much what inside gutter. If you just mark it. Because you are dealing with a man with clear conscience.
I think my own.
You are dealing with a man who has a proper understanding and focus, and not people who wear a PC cap up and down. Jumping from one place to another.
My own submission is
Nnamdi Kanu rejected offer that is not in line with his conviction and what he believed in, and that is why today 85 million Biafrans all over the world are loyal to him. Everywhere he could say that they won't mention for America. You don't want to mention Igbo before for America. Congress. You don't know. Okay. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But I can tell you. I can tell you how many times. I've just told you one. I've just told you one now. But I'm not sabi anything. That's okay. Let me sabi anything. Let me see. You say Igbo. His brother is there. His brother is there. That's why you have to come home. But when Buhari was there, he run away. So I expect Tinubu as a certain president to do the needful. If you are brother, why can't you release Nnamdi Kanu? Tell me you are dancing under Fulanis. Release Nnamdi Kanu, the peace will come. This government that destroy property, you can't win the people. You can't force them to go out. So my own is that Nigeria lost country. American is coming. The whole world. Instead of the just to be thinking how we protect ourselves. We don't have gun. What we have is cutlass. Why America is using bomb? We should come together. The work can come tomorrow. Please, so I go my village.
He was on the platform this morning. We appreciate your engagement. Thank you so much. We'll be back here tomorrow. Yeah, with more interesting topics. If you're watching it for the first time, kindly share the program, subscribe to the channel, tell people what is going on at this time. Also, hit the like button. Very important. Smash the like button. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe.